Hi. Hello, ChAoS crew. Hi, good morning or afternoon or evening or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome. Welcome to Card ChAoS. Put the case in chaos. If you are new here, my name is Irene Smith, and I am so glad that you found us. If you're a returning chaos seeker, congratulations, you found us. So this is where you find the chaos. Welcome back. So a quick rundown of our Saturday game. This is a once-a-month game. So I like to go back over what it is we do here on the Saturday events. So quick rundown. My special guest and I mailed each other handmade cards, and we are opening them live for the very first time right here. No peeking. Like literally. Sealed envelope. See? Nope, no peeking. I was good. No peeking at all. And then we are going to case each other's card in real time. If you're not familiar with CAS, it's an acronym that stands for some people, copy and selectively edit. So it's had other versions, but copy and selectively edit is the genuinely or generally observed. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Anyway, you get the point. So basically it's crafty improv with a healthy side of chaos, which is essentially my life. So you also get to play along too if you're interested. You can pick one of our cards to case, and then you can share your version in the event photo album that's on my Facebook channel or my Facebook group, Card ChAoS with Irene Smith. And then I will be able to feature your cards at the end, which I love doing. That's my favorite part. I love doing that. So if you're new to casing cards or you need a refresher, stay tuned because the best sort of masterclass is headed your way. Make sure you also check out the Limes graphic that is created by one of my friends and ChAoS cohorts, Ardith. It is also shared in the photo album for today's show. It's a super quick formula for casing cards when you're just not sure where to start. So we'll talk about that in a bit, but that is a really good formula to use. So today's theme was voted on by the ChAoS crew. That's all of you. And it is splatter or spatter, depending on how you refer to it. We'll talk about that in a bit too. So, okay, I think we now have the lay of the land. So please join me in a warm welcome for this month's very talented guest, my dear friend, owner of Pear Blossom Press. Here we go, Amanda Stevens. Hi, Amanda.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you are here. Welcome back, I should say, because you've done the ChAoS thing before, but not in this capacity.
Not the morning show.
I kind of like that. This is our morning show. I like that.
Yeah.
So what are you anticipating today?
Well, I did not open it.
Okay.
So, but I hear something when I set it down. So I think there might possibly be a button involved, but I don't know.
Why ever would I do something like that?
I don't know.
So for anyone who by any chance does not know you or hasn't come across Pear Blossom Press, would you tell us a little bit about you and your company and where we can find you and all that good stuff?
Sure. I'm Amanda Stevens. My husband and I own Pear Blossom Press. Irene is on our design team, so there is a really good discount code for you guys there today. And we try to make unique products for paper crafters, meaning stuff that you don't normally see everywhere else. I've been card making for longer than we're going to talk about.
Weird.
Yeah, just, since I was like 6. And that was like a year ago. But because I've been doing it for so long, flat cards tend to not necessarily be my jam. You know what I mean? I like techniques. I like things that pop up. I like more. I like interactive. So it's like the hardest card for me to ever do is a clean and simple because I do not know when to stop. And I'm like, that can't be it. That's not enough. So
that's a really interesting thought though, that you've been doing it for so long that just the simple just doesn't cut it anymore.
Yeah. Well, all right. So
simple is a bad word, but you know.
But you're right. But if I just stamped and colored a 1-layer card, it would be hard for me to stop. It doesn't mean it wouldn't be super cute. It just means I would be like, but wait, there's more,
Well,
So,
I can attest if you made it, it would be super cute because literally everything you do is gold. I don't know where you come up with your incredible ideas, but they are so adorable and you make it look effortless. You really do.
oh,
It's
thank
amazing
you.
to me. So, is there a list?
Yeah, well, so I try to make products that make it easier for everybody else to do like fun stuff too. So, like our lights, our snaps, stuff like that, just things that you don't necessarily see anywhere else. But if you are a card maker and you want to make it interactive, you go, oh yeah, that way is so much easier than the traditional way, or, that kind of thing. So
It's so true. It's so very true. Oh, and hello to everyone in the chat. I see lots of friends popping in. Linda says, still think often about your blender card with the elements that shook. So fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That was
cards. You do.
Yeah, that one was like at a retreat. I don't think I posted it publicly. It was fun.
Well, it seems
I called it an easy buzz. I added a little buzzing motor to.
Oh my gosh!
I soldered it onto an easy light, and then.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was.
How much of the, how much of the innovation part is you? How much is other influence?
Is Micah.
That's this is Micah. How do you guys work that out? Is it just as the card maker, are you like, okay, I want something that does this, and then he goes and is like, let me make this work?
Yeah. Well, quite often, yeah. So our candlelight, the one that you blow out, his niece is a professor at a college in Texas, and she focuses on art and technology, like a blend. And she was teaching a class where they built like this big 3D LED candle that you blow out. And I was like, that is so cool. Can we make that in card form? And so at first, they talked about it and he was like, how'd you do it? And she told him, and he's like, yeah, none of that fits in a card. Like there's no shrinking that down. And so he tried other ways, and then he kept backburnering it because it was just like, there was a challenge and everything. And I kept telling him, if I had that candlelight, I'm sure I could make that a product. I know people would like that. I'm not the only one.
You're like,
and so after 2 years of politely nagging, he made it for me. And honestly, it's one of his favorite products too, because when we went to Creativation, we were basically debuting it. The joy on people's faces. There was a woman from Brazil, and she came back to the booth probably 15 times. And every time she came to the booth, it was with another person. And she's like, she knew where it was at that point. She was walking them in, and she's like, I don't need you. Like, I'm here to show this, And so she'd go grab it, and she was selling them for me.
That's amazing.
And I don't even know her name. We didn't her English was really rough, and my Portuguese is non-existent. So,
fair.
But it was. And so for Micah, he still brings that up. He's like, that was the coolest thing. And
for sure.
So, and all of the products, they take on their own life, which is cool. So
it's amazing to see, because it's in and of themselves, by themselves, such cool products. But then you add the innovation of this creative community, and it's just next level. Like the stuff that I've seen. My mind, I don't know if it will ever fit back into my head. It's been so blown. I don't know how that's possible. Just so many things. And it really is so easy to do, which is the part that really gets me. It looks so complicated. When you do it, it looks like, I could never do that. Yeah, you can. You really can. And you don't have to be an engineer to do it. You can do it. So it's amazing.
When I was in high school, I took a couple years of auto shop, and I'm not 100% certain that my auto shop teacher knew how distributor caps worked, because basically even in our second year, he was like, okay, you can take apart just this part, but don't open it anymore because you let the magic out. So, sometimes.
So funny.
Yeah. I had a customer call me the other day, and she was trying to work out a big 300 people doing a light up card and trying to make it a little more economical, but she clearly did not understand that batteries are required to power the lights. And she was like, well, what if we had magnets and copper tape? And I was all, that's not, you still need a battery.
Still need a battery.
Yeah, so I mean, she's very, very nice, and I think we brainstormed some other ideas that will work much better for her. So hopefully that does.
Hopefully,
and like she was a lovely lady. It was fun to talk to her, but
nice.
I was like, oh, not everybody has, and I didn't have that big of a grasp until my husband started, telling me about stuff.
Right, of course. So, well, like 3 cheers for Micah, because wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun to work with him because I have an idea and then I badger him until he can make it. Or I make, like some of the things I can do without him.
Absolutely.
But,
Yeah, no, that's amazing. So there's lots of love in the chat for your products and especially for the candlelight. Do you happen to have one nearby just in case anybody hasn't seen it work? Just not to put you on the spot, but just in case there happened to be one laying around.
Oh, there has to be. Actually, I forgot because I'm packing for Nashville. We're going to the Nashville Craft Retreat. So if you guys are in the area, come and see us because there's open free shopping to anybody who wants to come. I think the retreat itself is sold out, but because she was down to just 2 spots or something, and I think they're all done now. But is this a candle? Nope, that's an easy. Oh, this one's a candlelight. All right. So here we go.
Everybody. Okay, cute card number 1. All
right, so it's on. It'll stay on for about 60 seconds or so. The older it is, the older the battery is, the longer it tends to stay on because it has to fill up a capacitor. So when it's older, it pushes the electricity in there slower. So even though it sounds weird, the older your battery is, the longer it'll stay on. But you can totally like sing happy birthday or whatever. And then, see?
Look at that. Can you see that? Okay, can we just do it one more time? Let me just zoom. Let me just make you bigger. Let me just do it for the big screen. Let me see. Nope, that's just me. What? That's not the right one. Hold on. Let me make you bigger.
No problem.
Okay, one more time. Right. For the people in the back.
You guys see the lights on. And then I blew it out.
The coolest thing ever. I never cease to be amazed. Like truly, it's just fascinating. I love it so much. I mean,
and I'm not trying to gatekeep the magic. The magic is there's a microphone. So I do tell people, and we have lots of videos on the website. You do have to leave a little hole or an opening so that air can get around to the microphone so it can hear you blow on it. So.
How genius though that it's so tiny, like to be able to fit that. Just wow. That's all I can say. Just wow. I mean, I work with this stuff frequently, and it is straight up magic to me. It just is. Science is kind of magic though. So I mean, yeah. Yep. Yes. So I'm so glad that you showed us that. Thank you so much. Yeah, Laura says it's so cool. It never gets old to see. I know.
It's fun.
Completely fun. So today we're casing some cards, and you may have felt a button, possibly. I have not poked around. I'm not sure if I.
Yours is one of those cards where I was like, I can't believe this is done, but it has a cool technique because of splatter. So I chose one that I think it's not like a rock star card at all, but it has a really cool splatter thing going on. So I think that it made more sense to send to you.
I'm intrigued. Right. Oh, hi, Allie. I see you there in the chat too. We got Sarah Liz. By the way, real quick, Sarah Liz is going to be my guest on our regular show, Monday's Card Chaos.
Nice.
So please come back Monday at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, whatever time zone you're in, to visit with Sarah Liz and me. We're going to have fun on Monday as well.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
awesome. That'll be fun.
What do you think, everybody? Well, before we open, let's talk about limes.
Okay.
For anybody who is not very familiar with casing cards, or if this is your first time doing it, you're just not really sure, I'm going to bring up a graphic real quick that is it's in the photo album for today's show. So let me share my screen real quick here, and Facebook, and share. Okay. So Ardith, who is a brilliant card maker and a very kind lady, she was on the show before, but even before she was on the show, I definitely used this. I've used this method for a while now for casing cards. So it's called limes because it's an acronym. And what it is, oh my gosh, words are hard, y'all. I know I say that every week, but whew. All right, limes. L is for list. Okay. So the idea is that you will look at a project and you'll list the different things that you see, different colors, techniques, elements, what occasion is it made for, what does the layout look like? You're just making a list. So you're just itemizing the different things that you see on the project. Then the next part, I, is for include. What are the things about this card that inspire you that you're like, you know what, I want to see that in my project too. So that's include. Next is M for modify. So this is where you might change the colors of the project. Like maybe the project is red and you want it to be blue, or they used, 3 different elements on it and you just want one, or the size is different, or you change the way the layout looks. You flip it, a different direction. That's modifying. And then E is for exclude. So maybe your least favorite thing or something that doesn't fit your project, so you leave it out of your project. And then the last one is S for spin. And this is basically how you make it your own. This is your signature for your own project that makes it uniquely yours. So this is a very simple acronym, a beautiful graphic. Thank you, Ardith, always for putting this out there for us. I always post it in the photo album for the CAS shows because it is just super helpful to have that so that everybody can see it. So if you have any questions about it, don't hesitate to ask in the chat. We will answer if we can. The moderators are around. Thank you, my moderators, by the way, for being here. And we will, be happy to answer any questions you might have. So, all right, I think we can stop the screen here. There we go.
All right.
And I think maybe we can flip our cameras down and start opening. What do you think?
All right, I'm ready.
Everybody ready in the chat?
I'm ready.
You're ready. All right, here we go. I'm going to flip my camera down too. All right. Let me back up a little bit. I think I'm a little too zoomed in here. Okay.
Oh, you have like multiple layers in there. So sorry.
No, it's okay. Wait, so like I can pull out whatever's in here first?
Yeah, you have it's an onion.
So pretty much when you order from Pear Blossom, you get this super cool bag. And seriously, like hang on to it, because for my crafter letters out there, this is always a very good thing to hang on to, because you never know when you need to use a bag or add a bag or any of that.
Yeah,
So,
we tried to.
It's very handy.
They're in almost every single order.
They are. That's true.
All right.
All right. So do
Ready?
you want to open first? You want me to? Should we do it at the same time? Same time?
Sure.
Same time. All right. Oh,
all right.
Awesome. Here we go. All right. First time we're seeing what each other has made. I don't know. I'm nervous. Okay. Oh, it feels big. I feel a big card. What do I have?
It is.
Oh,
Well, artist.
What do we have? Oh. Whoa.
It's a big artist square.
Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah. Feel free to tear the envelope.
Oh, nice. I love this one. It's so cute. I have like a bunch of lights on, but I'm not sure if.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, you can see.
is.
So fun. I love it. I love it.
It's so silly, but I had fun with it. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Like, wait, did you? Oh, okay. Oh, I can't wait to talk about these. Okay. Do you see it? What is that? Oh my gosh. That is really, really cool. I love this. And I think I might have some stencil fun today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
you see why I chose it, because you have like double splatter technique going on there.
You see that. That is pretty genius. So yeah, let's talk about our cards. Let's talk about them. So you tell me first about your card. This is stunning. Maybe I'll tell you what I see, and then you tell me what I'm missing. How about that? Okay.
Yeah.
So if we use the limes concept, right? So we'll talk about limes. Mm-hmm. So if I'm listing things, I see she's got embellishments, which are really cool, including little star embellishments. So I'm getting like a night sky vibe. And the sentiment says, "I love you to the moon and back." So there we go, night sky. Colors, they're like a dark grayish charcoal black with a hint of the white in the sentiment and in the border. I see a stencil design, and of course I see splatter. Excellent. And it's a square card. So a cardith, as I like to call it. A square card. So then I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and layers and some dimension as well. I see that too. All right. So then I don't know what I'm going to do yet is for my own project, but that is what I'm seeing. So am I listing things correctly? What am I missing?
Yeah. So, I enjoy making galaxy backgrounds. So I made a galaxy background with just ink blending. And then I splattered on the stars. And then I actually made this card some time ago when I was still on the Rabbit Holes design team. And that was a new stencil that came out. And I really wanted to show how pretty that stencil was. And so I was trying to, you know, think of a different way of showing it rather than just like rainbow would be pretty or whatever. But I layered it on top of the already splattered night, you know, space background. And then I sprayed shimmer spray through it so that you got like a second layer of stars in that lacy pattern. So
that is so neat.
Yeah, because rather than like actually ink blending through it again, I wanted more splatter.
I don't recognize this stencil.
It's from whenever the astronauts came out, because that sentiment is the astronaut one. It was a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
So it's been in my stash. So
that's always a good thing, though. Sometimes we have favorites. We just can't let them go, you know.
Yeah, I was hoarding that guy because and it's one of those ones. It would be hard to tell on camera, but in person, as you move it, because it's a shimmer spray for the second one, you get more. It pops a little bit more in person. It reveals itself. It's almost in some areas you don't see the stenciling at all until you hit it with the light, and then you're like, wow! It kind of magically appears.
That is gorgeous. Oh my stars! Literally, that's beautiful. I'm so honored that I get to keep this card. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I didn't even put a note inside. I actually wrote inside the card.
Even better. And Linda says, funny how you both did galaxy backgrounds. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I guess, splatter.
Splatter, yeah. Oh, it's a corner mandala. Okay, now retired. Gotcha. But being that you use Rabbit Hole, maybe I will pull out a Rabbit Hole stencil. So, I might have to do that too. So that's another thing I can list now that I know you use a Rabbit Hole product. So that's something else I can add to my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, stencils, I think, are sometimes like pattern paper. They're not. You don't necessarily know what it goes with. You just know you like it and it's pretty and you want to use it. So incorporating them can sometimes be a challenge if you're trying to match it with other stamps or something. And so that was one where I just really wanted to let the stencil be the star. So
this is beautiful, truly. And it makes me want to find constellations in it. Like I feel like like make a wish and there's a shooting star coming through here any minute. It's got, for being a card, it actually has a lot of motion to it in some way. Like it feels like I'm kind of floating. It's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool.
But at the same time, it feels like a super basic card for me. So I was a little hesitant to send it because normally I like to, send one that has 55 layers and is 3 inches thick. And
I appreciate you taking it easy on me.
Well, that was the other thing. I was like, oh, we're casing. So
fair. I do try not to go overboard. It is frameable, Laura. I completely agree. And so I try not to give you too much, but I also had something on my desk that I just wanted to use. So that's where that ended. So why don't you take a look at my card and see what you think?
All right. Well, it's gorgeous, and I love all of the colors. This is just really pretty, way more colorful than my space background, but it's beautiful. And I always come in with the black when I'm doing like a spacey background, and I really like that you didn't. That there's blue to pull it together, and that makes it so much brighter and more colorful, which I really, really like. I like the way you've given her like a floor rather than she's floating in space,
They're out there, and I'm like, well, the table would be weird if it's also floating in space. So.
I see that you fussy cut her perfectly.
Thank you.
That will definitely be under my delete. Because I do not fussy cut, I cussy foot.
Fair. Totally fair.
So, but I think she's gorgeous, and I really like that you gave her a little bit of a border, like die cutting does. So, if I do some die cutting, it will have the border, so I'll still be in the right template. I love that you added the light. I think that's super cute with this theme.
Thanks.
And I love that it's foiled, right? The background here, and then
foil.
like a metallic or pearlescent splatter on top of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
And
so I'm not sure if it's showing on camera, but like these, a lot of this background is holographic.
mm-hmm.
And then there's a shimmery splatter on top of it too, which is beautiful in person. And I love the sassy channeling my last nerve.
I had to.
That is fun.
It was fun to put together. So the background is it's a letterpress plate, whatever, from Trinity. And instead of just pressing, I hot foiled it. And I first ink blended and then I hot foiled on top of it. Nope, that's not right either. I ink blended and then I did water spots and then I did and then I did shimmer splatter and then I did white ink splatter and then I hot foiled it. That's why I ended up using this one, because that was a background that had been sitting in my background pile for a while, because I did 2 of them when I made it, and I used one for a different card, for actually like an astronaut card. And then I was like, okay, do I have something that maybe has splatter? I'm like, I feel like I have. And it was literally the first thing on top of my pile. And I went, oh yes, sold.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it was perfect. So I did pull in an older background. So obviously you can choose whatever part of it you want to case, but nobody's expecting, because that one took me a while to do the background. So don't worry about pulling out hot foil and stuff if you don't feel like it. That's totally fine. And then the ground was actually a stencil that I then cut to put on top of the space background.
Yeah, I see that it's a second layer.
Yeah, exactly.
Super nice.
Yeah. So, and I wondered, I'm like, does it look weird that her little crystal ball is floating, or does it kind of fit?
It's mystical.
That's exactly what I was going for. I was hoping that was going to be the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm like, does it just look weird? Does it look like someone threw it at her? Like, I'm not sure.
No.
All right.
Although that may be why she's channeling her last nerve.
That's a good point. See, there's a whole story here.
Yeah.
I love it.
I will say, when I do foiling, I have had much better results. Like, I've tried all the things where you use the right paper, the right this, the right that, the stars align and all that. And if I ink blend a background and then foil it, I will get, like, I've done one where it's ombre on the right hammer mill paper. And I started with Distress Oxide at the top and I let it fade out to white down below. And the top foiled beautifully. And the foiling, as it got lower, became a little more mottled and less perfect. So I don't know if it's the oxides or whatever, but it helps grab your foil in a nice way. So just, there's a little tip if you ever have trouble. Maybe try ink blending first.
That's a very helpful tip. Thank you. Maybe that is, because I mean, it turned out beautifully. Like I was really happy when I hot foiled it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and I thought that because it has like those little stars in it, it just kind of, it really just gave me that little piece I was missing.
Oh yeah, totally. Like it, well, I'm not sure that it shows in person or on camera, but in person I get little rainbows because it's holographic. Yep. And so it's beautiful.
Good. Yay. I'm so glad you like it. And of course I just had to use some sass on there, because it's, if it doesn't make us laugh, it might not be an Irene card. So, the sillier the better for me. That's pretty much how it works. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and post our pictures real quick. We each took a picture of our card so that we can post it in the photo album for today. And that way you all can get a closer look. So I'm going to open up my Facebook real quick and get this posted. And that way everybody can hop over there, check out the photo album for today, and you will be able to get, like I said, an up-close view of our 2 projects, and you'll be able to see which one you feel like casing today. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that in there too. Okay, and post. All right, so we each have photos now in the album, so you can get a nice up-close and personal look at these really fun cards. So I'm trying to think now. So what are we thinking? Are we do you have like an idea kind of brewing?
Well, I think I definitely want to make another space background because I love that. I'm not sure that I'll foil, but I will definitely get some like shimmery metallic splatter in the background, if nothing else. I will be die cutting because fussy cutting is for people who like it, and I am not among them. And I really love that you didn't add black to this background. So I want to go with a brighter color, spacey background. I don't know what I'm going to put on top. I might just I'm not sure if I'll stamp in color. I might just do die cuts, because that's the other thing about me as my card making has evolved. I'm at the point where I do love stamps, but I love die cuts more. I always tell the family, you know, like if there's a fire, we get the people and the rabbits out, and then we get my dies out, and then we come back for stamps after that.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah.
Save the dies. That's going to be a new bumper sticker for you. Hashtag save the dies.
Yeah. People will be like, what is wrong with you?
I mean, you said people and rabbits, so you're still good. Like you got the right order there. It's all good.
Yep. Yep.
I love it. So I'm curious. So who in the chat is on team stamp or team die? Which one are you feeling? Actually, hold on. Let's do a poll, because this is a new thing I can do now.
All right.
So, are you? Now it's yelling. Hold on. It's capitalized letters. Are you on team stamp? So wait. Here we go. Okay. I can fix this. Which team are you on? Question mark. Hashtag save the stamps. Hashtag dies. That was so silly. Why not, right? Let's see. Let's see. Start and show. All right. Let's see who agrees. We've already.
You know where I am. Where are you, though?
That's a good question, actually. I mean, is there team save everything and just burn the rest of the place down? Because I just can I pick up the craft room and just move it? Is that a
fire sprinklers in the ceiling of the craft room only?
Exactly. It's so funny, actually, you say that, because when I was taking a shower earlier, I forgot that. So I have a smoke alarm in my craft room, and my shower, when I shower down here this is the lower level, always sets off the smoke alarm in my craft room. And poor Nikki, my friend, is here helping me with my craft room, and she was in here, and I'm yelling, like, it's not a fire, I promise. I'm like, it's not a fire. Like, it does it all the time, and I completely forgot. So I do think about my craft room burning down rather frequently, because the stupid thing goes off all the time. So, all right, it looks like so far people are agreeing. Save the dies. Interesting. All right. So, I mean, hey, you said the thing. There it is. I wonder which one I think I might be team save the stamps. I might be, because I've gotten so much more comfortable with coloring and with fussy cutting. I was like staunchly against fussy cutting for a very long time. And now I'm a firm believer that the only way somebody who does not fussy cut will ever consider it or like doing it is if you have the right scissors. I've said that a million times. I completely firmly believe that. So I have 2 pairs of scissors now that I absolutely love. Oop, there went your card flying. Sorry. I have these ones, which I picked up from BoQ Creations. And for anyone who hasn't seen them, they're engraved. Let's see if you can show that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not zeroing in. But anyway, so they're engraved with my channel name and my initials. But they're very comfortable, and they cut so well. Oh, Tara, I had it sitting on the water bottle. Like that, just so it would be up close. Magic, that's how. No. And then the other one I have, they're from Uniquely Creative, that I picked them up from Inky Stamper. And these ones are really good for people with man hands like me, because my hand actually fits in to cut them, and I'm not like cramping it too much. And they're good for lefties too. I'm a righty, but they have been tried and tested by lefties, and they work as well. So those are my 2 absolute go-to fussy cutting scissors. And when I was using other ones, I just didn't like it. Now, I gotta say, I kind of enjoy it. I find it even a little relaxing, which I know probably sounds horrifying to you, but I do.
Well, I bought a scan and cut just because I hate fussy cutting. And I think my problem is that I am a left-hander who had to learn how to cut with right-handed scissors. So left-handed scissors, my brain doesn't work. I can't, because the difference is the blade on top, this way, or is it on top this way? And so you hold it, and you can't see when you go around the corner with right-handed scissors. And with left ones you can, but it's just my brain can't figure out how to do it. It's like reverse tweezers versus regular tweezers. I'm a reverse tweezer girl. There are plenty of people that are like, my brain doesn't work like that. I cannot release them or pick them up in the way that I mean to. So I think that's part of my problem. So I bought a scan and cut. That's how I get around fussy cutting.
I totally get that. I completely understand the reasoning behind it too. It makes a lot of sense. I've been contemplating a scan and cut, but I just, like I said, sometimes there's something.
I don't use it as much as I thought I would.
Really?
Yeah. Well, also like the scanner sometimes gets confused even if you clean it. There's the whole thing with their mats. I am convinced that, you know how printers are designed so that you buy their ink. And so the machine itself is almost a loss leader because they make them cheap, except they don't do that with the scan and cut. The scan and cut is expensive, and then their mats are expensive, and their mats die in 2 weeks. And they're like, oh, this is how you clean them. And I'm like, no, just make them right. Like other companies make them right. And I don't have to clean other companies' mats. So get it together, people.
People, you heard it here first. So Nikki over here in my room is a scan and cut fan, and she's saying use pixie spray.
But that started gumming up my rollers. So because it transfers to the rollers, and then you can't take apart. You can open up the bottom of your scan and cut to clean the scanner, which I've had to do also. You have to know how to calibrate your scan and cut. If you buy one, the very first thing you should look up is how to calibrate your scan and cut. That will save you a bunch of headaches. The second thing is to just take, and you have to have the old machine to do it, but to take a NICAPA mat or the silhouette mat, you cut it down to fit the border, and then you tape it on top of the brother mat. And then, because your brother mat needs the registration marks around the edges of it. Yeah. But then it lasts 6 months, and you don't have to clean it.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. And a 3-pack of NICAPA mats is $12 on Amazon. So there's a year and a half of scan and cut mats for $12.
Okay. Well, I guess you can't beat that.
Yeah. But with the new scan and cut, it has like an auto depth. So it tries to cut all the way through that blade to get all the way down to the brother mat, or all the way through the NICAPA mat to get to the brother mat. So that hack only works on the old machines.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Sarah says, stop it. I needed to know this years ago.
Yeah. That's
so interesting. Wow. Okay. All right. Good to know. Thank you for that lesson, because I had no idea, and I've been very curious about it. So thank you.
Not to rag on the scan and cut, because I still prefer to use the scan and cut instead of my fingers. But
what giveth and then taketh away, because it's a bonus and then like a man.
My friend Debbie J's Crafting Corner. She says, do your scan and cut like you do with your glimmer. Like pile up a bunch of things. You wouldn't bring out your scan and cut to cut one little thing. You have like 7 or 8 things that you want to cut all at the same time. So by the time you pull it out, remember how it works, remember all the buttons, load the machine, then you can go through and you make it worth the time. So, because it'll take you an hour to cut one thing, or it'll take you an hour and 5 minutes to cut 20 things. So,
wow.
So same with glimmer. She says, I only pull it out when I'm going to do like 20 things.
Sure. So, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. That was, thank you for sharing that. Truly. Like I've always been curious about how it works and the pros and the cons and all that. So that, because I want to make an informed decision, because I've been looking at the scan and cut for a while and I just wasn't sure. Yeah. So
sure. I'll put it on Crafternoon.
Oh yeah,
or whatever if you want to see, and I'll show you
I would love that.
I'll show you unfiltered opinion, because I'm holding back a little bit now.
Clearly, you're not expressing your real thoughts.
Yeah.
No, you always get authenticity from Amanda, friends. So there you go. I appreciate that. So Tara says, I have the new one, but the mats do get expensive. Yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah.
All right. So Amanda will not be fussy cutting. We've established. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. We have like 20 minutes because we've been talking for 40. So.
All right, friends. So let's go ahead and craft. I'm sure some of you have already decided which card you feel like casing. I make sure, please, that when you craft along, that you also upload it into the Facebook album. And then we're also going to be doing some giveaways today. So just a heads up, first of all, Amanda has very generously offered a Pear Blossom Press discount, which is incredibly kind. And I'm so glad. You've seen some of the magic already starting here. It's fabulous. So 15% off with code Artemis15. It is pinned in the chat, and the link is in the description box and also in the chat. So make sure if you've been eyeballing some fun interactive stuff, go check it out. It's code Artemis15, and it's good through May 23rd, I believe. So,
yeah, I think it's a week, whatever's a week from now.
Yeah, yep, May 23rd. So
just don't wait. Get your orders in.
Yeah, don't wait till the end. Just make sure what you can, and while it's in stock for you. So there you go. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm ready to craft. Are you ready to craft, friend?
I think I'm gonna pull out the stuff and start doing my inky background, and then I'll figure out what goes on top while it's drying.
Nice. All right. And then should we do this view so we get more screen, you think?
Sure.
Is that better?
Works for me.
You all let me know. If you prefer the up closer, we can do that, or if this is better to see more screen. All right. So let's see.
I'm going to leave this here while I'm gathering supplies so you have something pretty to look at, but then I'm going to move it out of my way before I get it messed up.
And I am going to go through my rabbit hole stuff. So for those who don't know, I have the blessing of being on the Rabbit Hole Designs design team. And so I have a couple bins right here next to me of different rabbit hole design stuff. So I'm debating, do I cheat and pull out a very upcoming, very handy thing? But no, I won't. I'll tease you about it, but I won't do it.
Wait, which one?
Yeah, there might be.
Oh, I have it here on my desk too. But I don't think they come out yet. I don't know when they come out.
Well, it was out before, and now it's back, or will be back. But that's cheating. I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Although, all right. Is it cheating, or is it working smarter, not harder? I'm not sure. But
right, yeah, because then you get a DT project out of the way.
Exactly. I mean, Marianne,
and you get bonus points from the owner for doing a video to go with it.
That is true. Marianne, you let me know if you're still here. Do I have your permission to pull out what's coming in the next month or so? All right, so let's see here. I'm going through my stencils for Rabbit Hole to see which one. See, I have some star stencils, which could be. Maybe I'll use this one. This is the Aim for the Stars stencil, and it's got a nice like starry swoop. Let's see.
Do you have the one where it's the stars that go in like the swoosh kind of, or a swirl?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one. That one's cool because if you have a different like blended background or whatever, and then that's like a spotlight.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm feeling this one actually because it kind of mirrors the rounded elements of your stencil. So I'm kind of feeling that actually. I might go exactly with that. And I'm pretty sure this is still in the shop. Pretty sure. Let me see what
I
else.
don't know.
I'm looking for something, I don't know, spacey. a sentiment that might kind of go with just an open, because normally I do stenciled projects a lot because I'm also on the Colorful Life Designs design team, and that's a stencil company. So I definitely have a lot of stencils to work with, and I do a lot of stencil only projects. But when it's really my preference, I like to add some kind of die cut element with it. But sometimes, stencils are so good they really just speak on their own. So
yeah, that was, I think for the card that I sent you, that was like, I really wanted to showcase how lacy and pretty it was. So I thought it was fun for if anybody, and it also, if you like, what goes with this stencil, because sometimes you have a stencil that again is like pattern paper where you're like, I like it, but I have no idea what goes with it.
True.
So, or nothing in my collection that necessarily goes with it. So it's also good for like, some of the cards that I do always try to keep simple are like sympathy cards, because you don't want to be like, wow, check out this cool fancy pop-up sympathy card, You know what I mean? So like sometimes you need a clean and simple in your back pocket, but you're like, all right, I have to make this. I don't want to cry a whole bunch, and I don't want to be like like jerk face sending a fancy card, You just
said, you mean like a skeleton popping out of the card? Was that bad?
All right. When I die, feel free to send that to my family. They will get a kick out of it, and they would know that I would approve wholeheartedly. But have you guys seen on Instagram that meme that's going around? It's like, it's, when I die, I want this at my funeral, and it's a picture, the card of like goodbye, kind of. So a picture of the person who's deceased, and then a Ouija board with the little, and it says, "Let's keep in touch."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, that you could do that at my funeral. That's
okay.
hilarious.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, but you know, you got to know your audience, because
absolutely.
that doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, by all means, the funnier the better at my funeral. So
right? Yeah, I know.
Just roast me at my funeral. Go for it.
I am enjoying the heck out of this life, so celebrate it at the end for me.
Yeah, I love that. All right, so let's see. I'm thinking what I might do. So I am going to use this stencil, and I think I'm going to do a nice starry night background. But I think I'm going to pull in this Let's Wander stamp, because it's very simple little scenery, and I'm thinking the background could be like just a really nice night sky behind it. And
that's a good idea.
Yeah, and it doesn't have dies, but if I fussy cut it, I might just put this.
Better you than me.
I think I can make this a thing, or maybe I just mask this off and do the background behind it. Yeah. Or maybe I don't use it at all. I don't know.
But if you're masking it off, you still have to fussy cut. So might as well fussy cut the 3D part.
That is also fair.
But it's up to you.
I'm not sure, because I feel like maybe just stamping and heat embossing it. I don't know.
That would be pretty too, because that's like a simple.
Or maybe I just put this on like a little square in the center. Like I just raise it as its own layer, and the background behind it the whole thing can be. Well, no, because I want the stars to show too. Boy, okay. Well, this is where I struggle. I'm like, I don't know. Do I do the one thing? Do I do all the things? I don't know.
Yeah. That's why when we sit down for like crafting or whatever, I'll sit there and overthink for way too long. That's my MO. I do that. But last night I got my craft roulette card in on a Friday night. I never do that.
No way.
I know. But it is a 4-bar, and it was made out of parts that already mostly existed. I had very little to do other than put it together, and then I still overthought it and die cut a bunch of things I didn't use. But I still got it in last night. So
that's amazing. I am thrilled to hear that for you. I've only been able to do that a couple of times. That's not something.
Yeah, I usually Thursday night at 9:00. Oh shoot! I forgot to. Let me see what I can whip up.
That's definitely my MO for sure. Like, oh, it's due in like 3 seconds. Hold on. Let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
Many times I've been the one bringing up the rear, like literally the last card brought in. So it happens. All right. I think I'm going to grab some gray cardstock, because I want to do gray, but I want to ink blend on it, I think. So I'm going to grab that, and I'm thinking what I might do to spin it. So if I'm still referring to the LIMES acronym, everyone, I'm thinking that I might bring in some paste, and that might be goes through my stencil. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some stuff. Talk amongst yourselves, friends.
Oh, I forgot to do water first. Whatever. It'll be fine. I'll just. For those of you who have Copic White or the Spellbinders white splatter, if you're noticing that it's like caking up on you, don't be afraid to put water in your pot. A couple drops. Like, don't fill it up with water, but add a couple drops and stir it up, and it'll be just fine. Because they both use like that gum paste stuff that's kind of a yellowish color, and that's a binding agent. So if yours is getting old and you're like, it's dying, it's not like paste. You can add water to it and it'll survive. Some pastes you can actually add water to, but not most. Most will go and die. They make the noise.
That is required of them. They must make the noise. All right, so I'm going to see. I'm looking for a gray. Nope, that's not it. Some kind of gray color. What do I have? I don't even know what I grabbed. What brand did I grab? I think is this Spellbinders or is this Simon's stand? Well, I'm not sure. What did I grab? And does it even have a dark gray? I thought it did. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna laugh if I didn't even get one. Oh, it does. It does. Okay, we're good. There we go. All right. So, oh wait, no, that's not gray. That's like chocolate. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love some chocolate, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Okay, it was right in front. There it is. Now we're talking gray. Okay. And Linda says she's so glad you're recovering from surgery, Amanda. Yes.
Surgery? Me?
No, Amanda in the chat.
Oh, hi, Amanda. Amanda Isabel's here. Yeah, I forgot to ask you how it went.
All right, let's see.
But apparently you're recovering well, so that's good.
That is very good. Very glad.
We'll chat later. Amanda has come out and done events with us where she teaches for us, which is awesome. And so then at the booth, sometimes there's two Amandas. And then at the same time, we have Amanda Fitterer, who she was running our design team. Now she's like a special collaborator. I don't remember what special contributor. That's what the title is now. Yeah. But so sometimes there's three Amandas.
That's just triple the awesome. That's all I hear.
Yeah, Team Amanda.
She has also been on the show.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And she was fabulous, of course. Watercoloring, like, oh, come on. Like, amazing. Okay, so I think I'm going to, I might go oxides. I feel like oxides are the better choice for me right now, I think. Maybe?
That's what I use. Oxides. So I bought all of my Stampin' Up! Inks like 20 some years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm not going to buy more ink pads because I have all of the ink pads, right?
Of course.
And I had a handful of distress inks because I followed Tim Holtz from like back before he was on Carol Duvall, Yeah. And so I had to buy some of his. But back when I was first buying distress inks, it was like 12 colors of brown. And then he introduced a red. And then we were like, colors. So I did buy a few distress pads. But I didn't really use them a lot because I was stamping mostly back then, and I didn't do a lot of ink blending. So I thought, all right, well, I have all the Stampin' Up! Colors at the time, which was like 48 pads or something. So that was plenty for me. And then he came out with oxides, and I'm all right, now I'll spend money on ink again. And then, as you go, you end up buying more and more. Now I like the mini cubes of certain brands that I have, like all the CN9s, the Gina K's. Mm-hmm. And now all of the oxide minis, since they finally came out with mini cubes, which is cool.
That is pretty cool. I only have 4 of the oxide minis, but I shouldn't confess to just how many inks I actually have. It's shocking.
We're crafters. This is a safe space.
That's true. That is a very good point. I have a FOMO issue and I suffer from a
full set syndrome.
Yeah, FSS. It is a very real condition. And I have to have all of the things all of the time. So I cannot have 3 inks when there are 30 in the line.
Right?
That's
not how it works.
Yeah, exactly. That's just the reality of it. I can't just do part of it. I just can't. So as a result, I end up getting all of the things. I just can't help it. But I also just really love color. Like genuinely I just love color so much. It makes me so happy that even my galaxy backgrounds are, full of color because I just love it so much. But yeah, I'm including from your card, I'm challenging myself the same way you're challenging yourself and doing a galaxy background in a different way. So I'm going with your dark version.
All right.
I love that we're testing ourselves here a little bit. That's kind of fun.
I omitted the yellow.
Okay.
So I just went pink and green and blue. And I didn't go quite as dark with the blue, but I think it's going to be okay because I don't normally do a bright space. Mm-hmm. So I think I like it. We'll let it dry for a few minutes while I figure out what's going to go on top.
It is absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
So I have a video on my channel on how I do my galaxy backgrounds in case anyone's curious. It's a few different steps, but I feel like it's kind of foolproof for me because I'm still learning all the things all the time. I mean, now I know I've been card making for a few years, but I'm a sponge. I will always just learn, and I want to continue learning new things. And so I share what I learn when I can. Kind of like you're saying, I don't gatekeep the information either. I want to put out what I learned because maybe it'll help somebody else who's struggling with the same thing I was struggling with. So if anybody's interested in how to do an easy galaxy background that looks like what Amanda had, then go over to my channel. Well, you're on my channel, but go check it out back in my videos, not in the lives, but in the actual videos. And you'll see it's an interesting kind of thing where it doesn't even matter where you put the color, just randomly throw the color down. And then ultimately I do go over it with either a dark blue, well, usually a very dark blue and a dark black, to where I'm toning all of the bright back down. And it really helps make it look spacey, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks terrible until you splatter. You're always like, wow, that's awful.
It always looks worse before it gets, it always looks bad before it gets good.
It totally. Yeah.
So if it looks to you like you're like, oh God, this is, I can't do this, you're exactly right where you need to be. That's on the right track.
Yep. You're on the right path.
But I also like to say there's no wrong way to art. So, you never know what will turn out. You just trust the process, keep it going. You never know. Oh, I'm throwing stuff. Hi, Nima.
Hi, Nima.
So you mentioned getting your craft roulette card in, which is amazing. Not yet.
But it is 4-bar, so
it is
cheater, pumpkin eater.
It is a little on the small side, which I'm okay with. Carrie Rhodes, actually, since she was on last night, she's the first one who got me into doing 4-bar cards. So I kind of really like them. I was happy when that came up.
Me too. Well, so we have a paper source. Well, not near me, thank God, or I'd be broke, but not too far. And I love their papers, and they have different sizes of cards. Like if you go back there, it's like a rainbow, like a wall of rainbow. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 walls, and it's sectioned. It's like bookshelves basically. And there's all, like, for a color, it's a vertical line of different sizes, like whole sheets of paper, and then all the different card bases and envelopes and card blanks, card fronts, like folded or just a flat. And so you get to like touch the rainbow. And sometimes I buy just like, I love this color so much, I'll just buy the 4-bar envelopes and fronts. And then, so I ended up having, like, I had a card blank and the envelopes to match. So I just threw some stuff on top, and I had bunnies pre-cut, and I even had this thanks pre-cut and assembled. It's like 3 or 4 layers deep, and it was done. So, but then I overthought it and recut the bunny like 3 times, and the strawberries a bunch, but whatever.
Well, I'm so guilty of that myself. I rethink and overthink and then second guess and then redo. And then I'm like, oh, 3 years ago. It's like, nope, still working. I'm so guilty of that myself. I really am. So speaking of craft roulette, though, we have another little bit of travel coming up.
Oh, yes.
And I'm very, very excited about that. Some of my favorite travel is crafty travel.
Yes.
So who in the chat is going to be attending either virtually or in person Craft Roulette Live 2026?
I am.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's just going to be such a good time. I'm so excited about it. Last year was amazing. I just can't even. I just can't even. Let's just leave it at that. I just can't even. It's going to be such a fun time. What are you looking forward to?
So for me, like, honestly, I just really love hanging out with people. And I've mentioned this before on other shows. Like, one time I flew all the way to Florida to take, I live in California, so I flew 3,000 miles to take a coloring class with Kathy Rackett, my favorite things. And I didn't color one thing. I took all of the Copic markers with me, all of them. And which is the sketch was like almost 400 markers, and the paper and the stuff. I did not color one single thing. I sat there and talked the whole time. But in my defense, I had taken another class with Kathy before, and I just wanted to talk with. There's so many people there that I knew from online, but I hadn't met in person yet. So So yeah,
it's just so nice getting together. Yeah, it's such a nice time, and to be able to spend time with people and to just be around people who get it.
Yeah,
that there's something so special about that.
Definitely. For me, it's totally the hanging out with everybody and getting to meet everybody or see them again. And this weekend is Creativation. It's in St. Louis. And this is the first year I haven't gone other than like the COVID years where it was virtual. But it like part of it is a little bit of FOMO, but I'm not missing. They've moved away from embracing the paper crafts there. So what I'm really missing is my friends that are there right now.
Yeah.
So, but in 6 weeks, we'll be in Indianapolis for Craft Utopia, where way more of my friends will be there. We'll be there. And
that one is mainly a paper craft event, right?
Yeah, it's all paper crafts, and it's all the people that attend are manufacturers and small store owners, like individual store owners. So all your local brick and mortars. Oh, that's one thing we've been working on this weekend. It's not up yet. It was on for a few minutes yesterday, and it'll be on again later. But we're putting a store locator finally on our website. Hey. So yeah, there'll be a tab at the top that says store locator. So if you're ever wondering, can I buy Pear Blossom products locally? You just go to that. There's a map, and you can put in your zip code or your city, and you can say within, 5 miles, 50 miles, whatever you want. And it'll show you what's local. I haven't populated it all yet. We're working on it. So
that's exciting though.
Yeah, because it's really hard for brick and mortars right now. It's really hard for them.
Yes, it is.
So whenever we can, because you know how much fun it is to go in there and browse, and it's like Costco. You go in for one thing and $300 later.
It's so much fun though. You're so right. It's like the most fun. It's just
it is.
All right. So I think I need an opinion from the chat. I have not really used solar paste. I know some folks are familiar with it. It's kind of, I have some of them, but I haven't used them because I think I'm a little bit scared of them. Because I'm not quite sure exactly how will they be seen. And part of the problem is that I just haven't used them. So that one's on me. But solar paste or lunar paste is the question. So lunar paste I've used plenty. I'm very familiar with it, comfortable with it, etc. I've got golden hour in solar paste, which presumably is going to be like a goldy yellow. And then I've got lunar paste in shooting star, which is definitely a yellow. So, okay, I see. Oh, Sarah Liz says solar paste. Tara says solar paste. Lisa says solar. Oh my gosh, everybody's saying solar paste. Really? Really? Oh, have I been like sleeping on something over here? Okay, this has just been sitting in my craft space. I haven't done anything. Okay, so Tara says it'll look great on the dark background. All right, friends, you've convinced me.
Get that extra shimmer.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, all right. So I'll be using this then. All right, I'm gonna turn on my heat gun for a minute. Sorry, friends, but I gotta dry this a little bit. Although, actually, maybe I won't dry it just yet. Maybe I'll add some more splatter before I dry it. I don't know. I wanted some in the background first, and then I'll do my paste, and then I might add some more. I thought I had my white splatter right here, but I don't. Can I add some black splatter, or is that weird? I don't know.
No, I think that would be kind of cool because you get the darkness, some black holes.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay, well, you convinced me. All right. So I'm using my picket fence paper splatter opaque black. I was looking at it, I'm like, it could be kind of cool, especially because I guess the paper is gray. And even with the black soot oxide, it's still not like a opaque black. So yeah, all right, I like it. We're doing it. We're going in. We've made a decision. Get a little water down. So what products are you working with?
I picked an older set from Trinity Stamps, this little capsule and the alien. I don't know what they're called. Wait. Tiny Alien and Space Saucer die sets.
Mm-hmm. So do you know the fun fact about the alien?
They look like LGMs.
Not exactly.
Oh, okay.
What else
No.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I have the pleasure and the honor of writing newsletters for some of our favorite crafty companies, present company included. Thank you again, Amanda. I also write the newsletter for Trinity Stamps. And when this release came out, the one that you're using, we ran a like a contest in the newsletter for naming our alien. And we had an amazing response of people with so many creative names. It was so much fun to see. There were like 300 names people had suggested. And some of them they suggested multiple times. Like several people had the same idea, which I'm like, okay, so they're definitely feeling a vibe on this one. So what ended up ultimately happening, we had a final vote, and our alien is named Trinket. So she has a name, and it is Trinket. In part for, I'm assuming Trinity, but also because she's just a cute little thing. So she is named Trinket.
She is a cute little thing.
Mm-hmm. I am a fan of the whole Tiny Dies collection. I think they're so stinking cute and really fun to work with.
And I'm not allowed to tell you a whole lot, but we are working together on some stuff because we're doing classes together upcoming. And so some of the new stuff that's coming in June, so like childhood nostalgia. It's definitely coming back. Yeah, there's some good ones. There's one that I totally didn't understand. Like I saw the pieces from one and then the pieces from another, and I didn't put two and two together that you can take some of the pieces from this and you put it on that, and then you're like, your life is good. So
I love all the things.
Yeah.
I know there's a really fun release coming, friends. From Trinity, and it's gonna be fun. You were spot on when you said childhood nostalgia. That's exactly it. Let's see here. Oh, some things falling. So it's kind of funny. I had some products I pulled because I was telling Nikki before we went live. I said, so I'm like, knowing Amanda, I'm thinking I might have I might have some die cutting to do. Because you love your die cutting. So I was like, I might have some die cutting. And then I said, so maybe I'll pull out some stuff that I haven't used yet that is like heavy in die cutting. And then maybe I'm like, I know she also likes using Trinity products. I know she likes using Spellbinders products. So maybe I'll pull out some of those. And I said, I know she's told me before her favorite card size is a mini slimline. So maybe
I love a mini slim.
So I did pull out. So my Trinity stuff right here, because again, design team it's right next to me. So I had all that, but I went ahead and pulled some Spellbinders stuff that I have not used yet. And I was like so sure that that's where it was going. So you threw me for a loop, which is fabulous. But it was great. I had pulled out this adorable little ducky set because I haven't used this yet, but I just think she's so cute.
That is cute.
And then this is an older one now. I don't even know if it's still sold anymore, but I really like this, and it's a mini slim. So I've used the birthday one before, but I've never used this one. And then I had this tunnel clouds I thought could go with the duck, maybe. I don't know, like a sky. And then I brought out just some lines like to do diagonals. I don't know. I wasn't sure what I was doing. But I also found in doing that, I didn't realize that I had this really fun set called Stitched Alphabet Descriptors Sentiments. And I was reading them to Nikki and telling her what they are. So it took me a minute. Now I understand why it's alphabet. So it says you are, and then it's got A through Z, different things that somebody could be, like amazing, big-hearted, creative, delightful.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's
sweet.
Cool.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I totally forgot I even had that.
That went with their giant, like the letters that you stitched, right? Is that what it was? Or
that makes sense. Yeah. Which Stitched Alphabet. Okay. Yeah. That totally makes sense. Then.
Some of those are on sale for like $1, but there's only like 4 or 5 letters left. I ordered some for Christmas stockings because I have like nice stockings that my mother outlaw made for me. That's what you call your former mother-in-law when you keep her in the divorce. And then you have a new mother-in-law and you can't have 2 mother-in-laws. That's weird.
Of course.
So I always just put initial like ornaments basically on them. So I tried buying a bunch of those letter ornaments so that I could have everybody has the same, because I have a mismatch of different ornaments. So, but they were out of stock of some of the letters I needed.
Oh.
But they're very cool.
Yeah. I never ended up picking up any of them, and I'm kind of kicking myself.
Check the clearance aisle, because they might be like $1 right now for like $20 sets.
I think the warehouse sale might be going on still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. So there you go, friends. And while you're at it, grab an affiliate link from a friend like Allison Haikila, for example.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. Let's see.
As a store owner, I will tell you, don't feel bad about using affiliate links or anything like that. Don't be afraid to use them. Please do, because it helps us know where to put advertising dollars, and which people are driving sales and traffic and that kind of stuff. It's really helpful for us to know. So
I appreciate you sharing that. Thank you, because that's what I tell people, but it's always hard as a creator to say that, because it's like, well,
yeah, because people feel like, oh, you want to get in on it or whatever. But right. That's helpful because you're helping us market. Like, that's part of why we give you the affiliate link, is to help us. So we help you in return, or try to.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. But
but it's also helpful for us.
No, it is. It's very helpful to the companies, because it lets them know we are using the products that you're sharing. We are showing them off and enjoying them. So that definitely is helpful. And then sometimes an affiliate link doesn't necessarily mean that there's any like pricing kickback or anything like that. Like a good example, I recently became an affiliate for clearbags.com, and thanks to Nikki for sharing those bags with me. It's amazing. And they are they've given a discount code now. That's how my affiliate works for that. It's just a discount code for anyone who wants to use it. So 10% off for ChAoS Crew. So there you go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like for some companies, I'm not on design teams anymore, but I still have some affiliate codes. And I've asked all of the companies to just drop me down to 0%, but that way they can see if I'm sending traffic their way,
Oh,
so
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
that's very smart. All right, so I'm trying to decide what sentiment I want to use.
I'm gonna pull out something sassy eventually. I don't know what. We'll get there.
Okay. I like where your mind is. All right, so I've got.
I feel like I want a color somehow, but I don't know what color. Oh well, we'll figure it out.
I'm not sure either. I'm kind of looking through the sassy sentiments from the rabbit hole, and one of my favorites, I forgot about this one. It's from Sassy Birthday too. It says, "At your age, you can go to antique stores and visit your old furniture."
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I love that one so much. It cracks me up. Oh, okay. Well, this one maybe could. You tell me. Does this seem like it could go with little Stacy? It says, because at least you're not as old as you will be next year. I feel like that could be, because it's kind of like, a little mystical, spacey, talking about the future, right? Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe there was one that said, "I'm not saying you're old, but if you were milk, I'd sniff you first." Yes. Which would be cute with like the Milky Way cow set.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's actually this same set right here. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Or getting this birthday card is like being rewarded for not dying.
Yeah, those are funny.
They're so good. All right, I'm going to see what else, because we've got some recent ones that came out, and I don't think it's in this bin, so I got to grab my other bin real quick. I think it's, let's see, where did it go? So, when you've got favorite companies, you just kind of hoard all their stuff. So now it's a matter of rifling and finding the right ones.
Right. Yeah.
Well, let's see. And also making sure I don't accidentally give you any sneak peeks that you shouldn't see yet. Oops. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this one is the one that just came out. This is the Sassy Sentiments, the guy stuff, which is for gents. So let's see. Hope your day is less weird than your browsing history. Or browser history, which makes you laugh. Well, this one might be good. Don't overthink it. No one else does.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I'm just curious now. MacGyver ain't got nothing on you. You're like a dad joke in human form. Huh. I don't know. Do we have anybody thinking Any of these sound good? Oh, Amanda says she loves that star stencil. Pretty sure you have it. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. And I have not used it yet. Oh, would be great as a background for the new doghouse die and corgi die. Oh, I like the way you're thinking. By the way, I have to say this because he's my baby. For those, well, since I'm looking at it real quick, this set, by the way, in case you haven't seen it, the set is Sweet as an Olipop. It was inspired by my true to life little corgi, Oliver, and that's what I call him. He's a little Olipop, and this is from Rabbit Hole Designs, and I'm obsessed for obvious reasons. Today is his second birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Ollie.
Thank you. I will pass that on to him. He is all of 2 years old. I cannot believe he's that old. Cannot believe he's cool already. Oh, my little boy. I love him so much.
Such a cutie.
He is a very sweet little guy. He's been digging at his paw, and I'm kind of getting a little bit concerned because I'm not sure what.
It might be like a little bit of yeast going on in there. Sometimes that happens. Smell it. If it smells a little bit yeasty, then it's an easy fix.
That's what I remember. If he smells like Fritos, then it's something like that. That's So I smelled it. I don't smell anything, and he's like licking it, kind of like he's being kind of precious with it. So I'm a little.
Maybe a little like grass. Those foxtails sometimes burrow up inside.
Maybe
my
it is.
Rabbit Maverick. We've got a new Maverick who came to live with us, and he is so cute, and he is the adventurer. In the morning, he buzzes the tower, meaning he jumps onto my bed, runs across my belly, and runs off as fast as he can to let me know he either A, needs more hay, or he's ready for me to open the bedroom door so he can go out into the house. And then he'll come back in like 5 minutes and be like, okay, I'm ready for you to take me outside again.
That's adorable. He's
so cute. Well, he's named Maverick after Top Gun. His brother was named Cruz, is named Cruz, but we didn't adopt his brother. So I got him a little pair of aviators, little doll aviators, and he's so cute. Oh my gosh.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I love
but
it.
He's the adventurer, and in the backyard, he's already gotten himself like poked really good with a spine from one of the cactuses. It was like this long, and it was halfway embedded in his butt. We had to like yank it out, poor guy.
No kidding. So, oh my gosh.
But he's fine.
What are they doing? Like, just stop trying to,
Yeah, he's just exploring everything.
Oh my goodness. So he's just a little rough and tumble.
Yeah. He's go, just always going and exploring and all the things.
That is really adorable. They're so much fun. Just pets in general are just so much fun.
I love him.
Of course. So how did you first start getting bunnies? Like is this something you just had as a kid? Like how did that come up?
I've always been I had dogs and cats as a kid, and I've always been a dog person. But I lost my two dogs. Well, it's been a long time now, but my first dog I had before I even had my first child, and her name was Smokey, and she lived to be 17. And when I lost her, I needed to take a break and grieve for a while. And it was the first time since I was 19 that I didn't have a baby to take care of, So I took a break, and then we had moved into this house, I don't know, 5 years after that at least. And I was like, okay, I'm ready for a dog again. It's been enough time, and I grieved her and I missed her, and I wanted another dog. And we were kind of getting the backyard ready, because the other thing I wanted was I wanted to be able to use my grass without having to watch every step, on a regular basis.
Yep.
And so I was going to have a run in the back for, doing their business. My grandparents always did that. You could walk anywhere on their yard. The dogs were trained to go in their area, and then it was a small area to clean up, and that was fine, and you never had to worry about landmines the rest of the yard. So that's what we were working on, and there's a huge space behind our garage. And one day I came into my craft room, which is the garage, and there we have windows and doors and everything in here. And there was a cute little bunny in the run that my son had started digging out. And I was like, oh, how cute. And then my husband came around the corner and the noise scared her and she ran away. And then, but it was a nice spring day, so I had left the door open and he had gone back in the house. 20 minutes later, I look up, I was crafting. I look up and the rabbit had come back and was inside in the craft room with me.
What?
And
no.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, at first I was like, I didn't want to scare it. And then after a while, I realized this rabbit is not scared of me at all. So I texted my husband. I was like, hey, the rabbit's back. And so he came out kind of slowly, but it didn't startle her or spook her at all. And I texted my son, and he came out because he was home that day. And so after a while, and they came in, and we weren't like trapping her in at all, but like trying to make sure that the exit was free and clear. But she just hung out. So eventually my husband puts on these big leather gloves because he grew up with jackrabbits in the fields behind him. And he's like, this rabbit's going to attack me, this tiny little rabbit. And he puts on these gloves, picks up this rabbit who was so tiny. She was like the palm of his hand, you know, she was a baby. But she didn't try to get away or anything, like nothing at all. She was just like, hey, how's it going? So then we thought, oh, she's somebody's pet, you know, and because we live right behind the college. And sometimes kids, like they get kittens or whatever. Sometimes they move home and they let them go.
Sure. And, logical assumption.
Yeah. And her coloring was nothing like the wild rabbits, and her face was different and everything. So we just thought she was somebody's pet. So for a week we were looking for her people. And the next morning I wake up and my husband's searching Amazon for rabbit hutches. And I was like, oh gosh, you know, like this, we can't fall in love with her because she's not ours, you know? But after a week, we realized we were her people. And then when she got to be like 6 months old, we realized, oh, shoot, she does look like the wild rabbits in the area because her face got longer. Her coloring got much darker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if I had known at the time, I wouldn't have adopted her. But like her personality, too. Like we just thought she was somebody's pet who got lost.
Yeah. I mean, she wanted to be an indoor one, so she was ready to come inside. She was done.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, she lived a very good life. That rabbit wanted for nothing, and ruled the world. And a year later, we adopted Cinnabon to be her friend, because she needed a friend. I mean, she loved us and she had us, but rabbits are social. They need a buddy.
Yeah.
So we adopted a buddy for her,
That's
and then. Like a year after that, we adopted Ash, who it turns out the first two made their own little mini gang and they would not let him be in it. So that was kind of a mistake on my part. But, you know, live and learn. So then we had to adopt a friend for him. So we adopted Honey, who we unfortunately just lost a couple weeks ago. But they're social. So, and then stuff happens. We lost one, and then, you know, life happens. And rabbits can be fragile. So we're down right now just to Maverick. And because we lost 4 in a row, 4 since September, we were like starting to freak out. They were all different things. And yet we were wondering, is there some underlying issue in our house? So we actually had an autopsy done on Honey, which sounds terrible, but because of Maverick, and you know, I didn't want to, I don't want to make him sick, or what if there's even something that's making, potentially making our family sick. So we did that, and we just got the results yesterday. It was natural causes, nothing. They couldn't find any heavy metals or any toxins or anything like that. And so anyhow, so that's good. So we'll probably adopt a friend for Maverick. And so the cycle continues. Even though they're all fixed, you end up with multiplying rabbits.
It's so funny. Well, it's just in their nature, whether you like it or not. It's going to happen.
That is true. Every one of our rabbits has been neutered or fixed, and still they multiply.
It's so good though to be able to show these animals, like, the love and affection that they don't always get in the wild.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I still firmly believe they do a lot more for us than we ever do for them.
Oh, totally.
Mm-hmm.
But I do my best to spoil them. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
They're definitely not inexpensive. Don't think that getting a rabbit is cheap. But they will litter box train themselves, which is very, very nice.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know any other animal besides maybe a cat that will do that. But even the cats, you don't have to work with them. But I mean, cats are pretty good about it. But the fact that bunnies do it, like, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And all you have to do is, it's a litter box. You don't use cat litter. You have to use like shredded paper because their lungs can't handle even the low dust stuff is still bad for rabbits. But then you put like a hay bin near there, or like right in their box somehow, because they like to have it all in the same area, and they figure it out and they do it. I will say, and I don't mean to be stereotypical, but in my experience of 8 rabbits, the girls are much cleaner than the boys.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just think it's the coolest thing. And rabbits they're so soft and they're so sweet. And
They are.
Honey
was kind of a little jerk face until she, like the last year, she became the sweetest lover, and then we lost her. And I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah, that's so tough. I don't care who you are, what animal it is, whether it's an insect you bonded with. It's so hard. It's so hard. That's one of the worst feelings. I'm so sorry you've had to go through that, and so recently.
Well, I mean, it sucks, but it happens. We know it.
Yeah, that's true. There's some kind of weird comfort in that, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. So how is your card coming along?
It's still drying. I did liquid pixie dust, which takes a while to dry. And I'm cutting out the alien, and I feel like I have maybe too much light on here. Let me see if I can dim this down a little bit. Let's see. Can you guys see a little better now, maybe? Hopefully.
Oh, look at that. That's super pretty.
But I've got this metallic pink, which I think will kind of go nice with the background. So I'm going to do a little touch of that.
That's very cool. I like it.
What? I didn't even ask you. How long are we going? I don't normally watch your Saturday morning show because honestly, I'm still in bed at this time usually.
Well, yeah, you got up extra early just to be on the show, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Specific time.
Often I'm awake. I'm just still in bed and getting buzzed by the rabbit.
We don't. It's kind of like craft roulette in that there's no distinct, but we just kind of when we're done. I try to keep it to under a couple hours if we can.
Okay. Well, you just tell me if we're getting there and just be like, Amanda, speed it up or finish that later. Because I won't take offense.
Good. So I think I'm close-ish, I think.
Really? All right.
I think so.
I'm halfway-ish.
Nice.
Sorry.
So I'm just debating. No, you're good. I'm debating, because this is the Squawk Talk set that recently came out. And
that one's fun.
It is a fun one. And it's got collect shiny things, which the card is shiny, so I thought that could be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Today is a good day for a good day. I like that sentiment.
That is a good one.
There's also the original. I like that one too. So if I do a smaller one, I can fit it right in the little loop. I'm not showing it very well. I can fit it right into the little loop of my stars.
Cool.
Which, I thought that would be kind of neat.
Super clever.
Thanks. But and it also kind of goes with yours, because then you did you stamped and embossed the sentiment right on your card base, which I or card front, which I would then be able to do and do a cased version of yours like that. I'm thinking maybe I do a small one just to fit it like that. And then I also You Are Enough, which is a nice one.
That is.
I don't know. What are we thinking in the chat? We've got Today's a Good Day for a Good Day. We've got, does this one fit? No, that one's too long. You Are Enough. We've got Be Original, Collect Shiny Things. Or if we went to this set, let's see. Bless Your Heart, but Behave Yourself. Let's see. What else? I had another one. Where'd the other one go? I don't know. Oh my gosh, Linda, you cased both cards? No way.
I thought you were driving. Oh, wait, different Linda.
Different Linda.
All right.
Wow.
I was like, I know you're fast, but not that fast.
Oh. By the way, for anyone who is interested in, yeah, you like shiny. Okay, the shiny things one might be it. Oh, and today's a good day for good day, Linda says. I don't know. So if anyone is interested, we are giving away some stuff today. Thank you so much to Amanda. She is offering a $25 gift certificate to Pear Blossom Press. So I know that y'all are looking for some awesome interactive stuff, and it's out there for you at her shop. So make sure you drop #CardChaos Live in the chat, and you will have a chance to win a gift certificate. And I will also be doing a prize poll. I'm not sure if I'll film the video for it, but I will at least be able to do a prize poll and send you a mystery package of little crafty goodies. And then we are giving away our cards, Amanda, right? The ones we make today?
Yeah.
If you're good with that. Okay. So we will also be giving away our cards. So there's a few goodies going out today. So let's do that.
All right.
Linda says, I didn't do any lighting up. Those materials are at home and you're at your dad's. Yeah, that's understandable. No problem. All right, so let's see here. I think like using shimmer and things like that can be a nice alternative when you don't have like a light product with you.
Yeah.
Just add some foil, metallic, like reflective surfaces, basically.
Yeah. That customer that I was talking about that was, wanting to do light up stuff, because her theme was so very, it was like light was in the sentiment. And so I was like, well, what about glow in the dark embossing powder or paint? And that's so much more cost effective for 300 people. And she was like, oh yeah. So
sometimes you just need the expert to point out the obvious,
Well, I mean, it is what it is. Well, you just think outside the box. Because I have been making cards for so long, I have like 3 kinds of glow in the dark powder and even glow in the dark paint, and, because it'll come up and you're like, oh, that's neat. I have to try that. So have it in my back pocket to share.
I love that you do that and that you have that expertise to be able to share with folks, because it's not necessarily an intuitive thing for everyone to be like, oh, I can do this and I can make my card do this. That's not, I forgot to put down that poll, by the way. I'm sorry, everybody. 82%, by the way, save the dies, just for in case we were.
All right.
I totally forgot that. There we go.
Yeah.
So sorry, friends. But yeah, so that's that it's really nice that you have that experience and that knowledge to be able to share that, so that people can, really see what they couldn't see without you kind of pointing it out,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty great.
I was at an event with Kelly from Lawn Fawn, and she was leading a little make and take, and it was so funny because she was talking about, she's like, we have this super niche little community. She's like if you polled everybody on your street, none of them probably are card makers unless you're super lucky. And she said, so for us to be able to find each other and get excited about stamps and making cards is really a neat thing, because we're all, it's our collective hobby and we can nerd out on it together and share with each other, and it makes us all happy. And you don't usually get that in your day-to-day life, because most people aren't crafters like us.
That is exactly right. I totally agree with that. And it's kind of funny because I'll get asked like, oh, what are you going to do to relax this weekend or something? I'm like, oh, I'm going to craft. They're like, no, but like to relax. No, that is what I'm doing to relax. Like that is what I want to do. But you have to like, work at that though, right? No, that is my relaxation. Like, I don't know. I'm not explaining this well. Like that is like that is exactly what I want to do to just calm down. Like, home from work or something. It's not work to me. This is fun.
Yep.
It makes me laugh. All right.
I'm cutting a window. I pulled out a halo light and I took out the one lights from the middle. So I think I'm going to put this in the back.
Oh, okay. So what do you consider the best use for the halo light? Like what kind of stuff do you think it works best with?
Well, the halo lights fire in toward each other, so it lights up the center, and the other lights tend to point up at the sky. So if you wanted to spotlight something, then the halo is great for spotlighting. I like them for wreaths and where you have your sentiment in the middle, or different things. This one's really great for our mirror paper too. I could actually put the alien in there and then put mirror paper. Oh, maybe we'll do that. That'll be fast. And then I don't have to overthink too much.
And it's fun because that's a new thing to the shop. So we can kind of get a little bit of an eyeball on that, because that is really fun.
Yeah, we are almost out of stock. If you want some of this, order it now, because
you heard it
going fast. But can you see? It's like silver mirror paper. And then I have this guy here, and I just press the button, and you can see through it. And that's with other lights on around me. So in person, it's actually more of a wow.
So we've seen some very cool projects made with this mirror stock. Where you press the light and all of a sudden you see through it. So like Lynn's project is one of the first that I remember seeing, where she lit up,
and Jen's done some awesome stuff with it too.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people have. It's
absolutely.
We have a very talented design team.
I concur. Right. Oh no! My stamp didn't stamp right. I didn't put the pressure down. Oh gosh. Oh wait, it's in the same spot. Oh, I might be okay.
All right.
I might be okay. All right, I'm gonna heat emboss and then I'll do it again and see what happens. Because I think I missed something. Dun, dun, dun. Amanda has the best toys, right?
Well, we try. I figured this out a long time ago. Basil makes 12 by 12 sheets. They call it their Mylar. It's pretty pricey and it's kind of hard to find. So I worked with graphics to come up with an alternative, because graphics makes films and basically like alternatives to traditional acetate. But they also do like shrink plastics and all that stuff. And so we met up at Creativation, and they saw some of our samples that had the basil paper in there, and they said, "Where are you getting it from?" And I try to get a wholesale account with American Crafts. It's not possible. So Haley, the president, she says, "Well, I can source it for you, and then we'll get it." Plus, theirs is die cuttable. Well, now ours, because they don't put the silver out. They have no use for this. So they made it just for us.
Nice.
And so it's die cuttable. And then we also worked with them to replace our acetate with their film. It's a polyester film. So it looks and feels just like acetate, but you can die cut on it. It's heat resistant. So you can heat emboss or foil it. It's really cool stuff. So.
It is. You're constantly innovating, and that's just the coolest thing. It's like I love that this hobby has people like you in it, where it never gets boring. I don't think it ever gets boring, not to me at least, because it's just there's always something new and fun to play with that changes what I know and what I've already understood about what we do, and now has given me something entirely different to try. That's the coolest thing.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
It is so fun.
Well, I kind of messed up. I should have, before I put the panel on, I should have traced through this to know where I wanted my lights, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It happens, and I'll fix it.
Crafting lives, friends.
Yeah, sorry.
We are
talking while crafting.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, though. It's just the community, the friendship, just having a good time, enjoying each other's company, and just playing. We're just playing.
Yep.
Not. All right, so remember though, hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat, and you will be entered, which we will do. And remember, if you crafted with us today, or if you are going to craft along later, by the way, shout out to the replay crew. Hello, friends.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Send it into the Facebook group and upload it so we can see it. I love, love, love seeing what you all come up with. You're so wildly creative. It's mind blowing, like I said. But, let's see. Aim for the star sign. Oh yeah. So for the stencil, code Artemis Made 1 gives you 10% off select items, which I do believe the stencil would be included, I'm pretty sure. And you also get a free gift from the Rabbit Hole Designs.
Oh, yeah. That's still going. I forgot. I was watching that. Was it last week? When was it? I don't know. Mary was here.
I think it's still going on. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Mary was here. We can ask her. Mary.
Sorry, Mary. I'm pretty sure. And then for, oh gosh, what did I do there? Oh, is this I can't tell if this is, I don't know what's happening with my pen here. Hold on a second. Let's see. It's doing weird stuff. Okay, there we go. And then there's a code. Remember, Pear Blossom Press. It's pinned in the chat. If you want to shop today or up through the 23rd, then you can use code Artemis15 and get 15% off your order, which is, again, very generous. Thank you so much, Amanda, for that. That's very kind.
Sure.
I'm excited. All right. So if somebody was new to interactive cards and feeling a little bit like, I don't know about this, where would you recommend they start?
Action Wobbles. That's the easiest. It's a sticker. An Action Wobble is just a little spring that's a sticker on both sides. So you stick it to your card base, you peel up the top, and then you stick a die cut on top, and then it goes boing and wobbles. So that's like, if I were going to teach people one super simple thing, that would be the easiest if you've never made an interactive card.
That's a really good idea. That's a fun one.
Yeah. And there are lots of interactives from like Karen Burniston. Man. So if you ever want to get into like fancy die cut pop-up kind of stuff and you're like, I would love to do that, but I don't think I can, buy one Karen Burniston set, watch the video because she has the most excellent instructional videos to go with it, and then do it out of like scrap paper first. Just grab something from the recycle bin, try it there, and you will be instantly hooked. And then you'll know, like, oh, I could do this. That works.
Mm-hmm. So. And Karen was also an instructor at last year's Paper Blossom.
She is awesome.
She is awesome.
She's one of those people. You know how sometimes you get to meet your heroes, and they always say, be careful about meeting your heroes? You do not have to be careful. Meeting her is as awesome as you would expect.
Can confirm.
Yeah.
She is amazing.
Yes.
So creative. Just wow. All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to trim this down just a hair, kind of like you did. I think I'm going to give myself just a tiny little bit of a white border.
Yeah, I think I want to too.
I think I'm going to do, just, wait, is it half inch? I think it's a half inch. Wait, is it half inch? What am I doing? That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Why did I just suddenly draw a blank on how to math? Like,
Which one are you? What size border do you want?
Well, I'm not sure now. I'm like, wait, do I want to cut it down?
You could take off the same amount from all four corners, or you just double it from the other side.
Right.
From one side.
I think I need to do it. Yeah, I need to do it evenly. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I just completely drew blank. You know.
I took an 1/8 inch off all four sides because I already die cut the middle.
Yeah. I think I might just do an 1/8 off of this side and then an 1/8 off the top. Yeah, I think
that'll give you a little Gina K 16th inch.
I do call that the Gina K border. So
it is. Yeah. Well, I mean,
for sure.
All right.
Yeah, let's see.
Are we like totally running out of time? Because part of me. So, all right, let me come up close. You can kind of see I haven't attached it down all the way yet, and I haven't glued down my little guy inside, and I still need to mark where to push. But the rest of this can come together in 5 minutes, or Do you see how you can see the edges of the halo, like the ring here? Because this isn't a circle, I can mess around and die cut some stuff to kind of hide the light itself, but it's white on white, and I'm kind of thinking about leaving it, but I feel like maybe that's cheating. But since we're live and time is a factor, maybe it's not.
Well, how about this? So why don't we, because I'm still finishing up here too, why don't we talk about our cards, like what we feel we did as far as limes goes, and like how we pulled it in, and like how we cased it while we continue to work. And then we will go ahead and see what everybody else has done, and then pull some prizes.
All right.
All right. So, you want to start? Or you want me to start?
I can start.
Okay.
So I ink blended my background, and to get the holographic, you foiled to get some of the holographic stars in yours. So for me, I used like shimmer, the liquid pixie dust, but I also used holographic cardstock to die cut some of my pieces of my spaceship. Instead of fussy cutting, I die cut. I am incorporating a light. You have a one light in yours. I have a halo light in mine. I don't have a sassy sentiment yet. That is coming. I did not come in with a ground, but I don't feel like I need it because he's flying.
Yeah. Agreed.
I could put like a moon or something down here, but I don't want to take like a million years to do this. Like for me, it's not uncommon to spend 10 hours on a card.
Oh yeah.
But I know that makes me weird. So
no, not in my camp. It doesn't. That's part of why we do the 15-minute card challenge on Mondays, because my average is probably 4 hours a card, easily.
Oh, okay.
I am not a fast crafter by any means.
Yeah.
But when you...
All right, so I am going to show you a little trick. Have you guys seen friction pins? They are, they call them erasable pens.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they will erase with friction, which is heat. So if you mark with a friction pin somewhere on your card, and then you hit it with your heat gun, those marks go away. So I didn't really take into account where to push. So I'm just going to mark it with this black pen, which will look ugly. But now I know where I can stamp it, and I'll stamp right over that black mark, and then I can hit it with my heat tool, and that mark will go away. So
that is so cool. What a genius idea.
I learned that from a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Crafting Daily Dose is her YouTube channel. Her name is V, and she makes fabulous cards. Super cool, interactives.
I have to check her out. I've not heard of her.
Yeah.
I do recommend, friends, if you have a minute, like if you're looking for something to do, you got a few minutes, you're bored, whatever, take a few and just kind of browse YouTube and see what creators are out there that you haven't encountered before. There are so many talented folks that are just sharing their love of the hobby and learning and like teaching what they've found along the way of their card making journeys. And there's some real hidden gems. There really are.
Definitely.
The YouTube algorithm isn't always the kindest, and it kind of does whatever it wants sometimes. There are definitely some people worthy of stopping by and checking out.
Absolutely.
I'll even like say that there's a particular stamp set or something that I want to start using. I will go to YouTube and just type in the name of that set and see who's made something with it. And
definitely.
I've found some really fun people that way that I'd never heard of before.
Yeah, a lot of times, well, and you can also do it on Pinterest, especially if you're looking for ways to color it. I'll type in the name of the stamp set just so that I, have a good idea of coloring. How did other people color it? How did other people use it?
Absolutely. Yep. Coloring is not my strong suit. So being able to see like where did people put shadows and things like that, that's extremely helpful for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. I think I'm debating. Do I add in some? Do I need bling or do I not? because it's already got the solar paste in here. Huh. All right,
That is so cute.
Thanks. You inspired it. Right, I'm gonna put I have my new little stamp. So I got this one from where did I get it? Oh gosh. I think it's like customstamps.com or something like that. I totally just drew a blank. But it's a little wooden stamp, but I have a reuse, not reusable, what's the re-inkable one or whatever it's called, the automatic little stamps coming in. But I like this one. Usually I use it with white ink, but again, it's my little corgi's birthday today, so there's my little stamp.
So cute.
His little booty just is the best thing ever. It makes me smile so much. Oh goodness. He's having some much needed daddy time because my husband's currently working midnights, and so he is curled up all around his daddy at the moment.
Aww.
That's very sweet.
Well, that's nice.
All right, so for Amanda's card, which I will pull back in here because it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at the shine, everybody. Look at the card she made. This is so gorgeous. I just love this so much. So she did that double shine splatter stencil thing, which is really cool. And I kind of want to like give it a try. I didn't do it on this one, but I was very tempted because that's a very cool technique. But I did pull in a stencil, and she's got like the kind of galactic spacey background. So I pulled in another galactic spacey background. And I did, like I said, I challenged myself to do what you did and go with the dark background rather than the colorful one that I tend to do. And I really enjoyed it. It was, I gotta say, it was easier than doing several. It was definitely easier. So I kind of like that. I feel like I just stumbled on a hack. So thank you for that.
Sure.
And then I did, where I changed it is instead of splattering through my stencil, I did solar paste. So I'm seeing the solar paste kind of picking up the lights and stuff now, but it still has the same shimmer that the shimmer paste she used has on her card. I also brought in, I don't think I mentioned it, but I also brought in the Brutus Monroe shimmer mist in pearl, because I thought I like to do pearl on a galaxy background because I feel like it has just an extra layer of just shimmer and pretty. Like an up close. And I went with the sentiment, today is a good day for a good day, and I tucked it right in between the swirl.
Nice.
Yeah. And I also did the black splatter too. So I did do multiple types of splatter, which I believe you did as well.
Yeah. Double splatter.
Mm-hmm. I omitted the embellishments, but we do have star embellishments, so I went with the star stencil. So I kind of tried to pull it in. And then,
all right.
Yeah, and then you did the you stamped and embossed your sentiment on your card. So I did the same, different spot. So we changed. So basically, I'm just kind of showing that this is it's entirely possible to case a card. It's super simple, and we're already inspired by so many projects out there. So we're just taking that and talking through, rather than just creating, we're talking through what it is that drew us to that card and what we did to, make it our own, basically. So yeah, that's kind of what I did here, and I really had fun with this. I like this one. I had not pulled out the stencil yet, so thank you for the motivation to do that.
All right,
it's a fun one. I love it. All right, so let's see. Oh, you're going with a rabbit hole sentiment?
Well, she has the sassiest sentiments out there.
She does. 100%.
I was just trying to see if there was something that kind of goes with the this guy.
I love seeing that. That's so fun.
Yeah. I have like the southern one that doesn't necessarily go. I mean, maybe he's a southern, or she's a southern. I don't know. If you can't say anything nice about someone, come sit by me. That's hilarious.
So
but maybe. Let me find another sassy one.
That's a good one.
Although I can always finish this later too, before I send it, obviously.
No worries. So if you live in Arizona and forget your planner in the car and use friction pens, put in freezer, and ink can be recovered. Oh.
Oh. I don't live in Arizona, so I don't have the Arizona problems. But
Laura says, I think your next stamp set needs to be Vacation to Hollywood.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Cute. I love it. That's adorable. Thank you for that. Thank you. That was very funny. I love it. And then Marianne, take notes.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to jump over real quick and add the Facebook page to our screen here and see if we had somebody, somebody's crafting along with us today. I hope so. Let's see. And I know it's a different show than our 15-minute one, but I love to see what you've made. So yay. All right. So here is up first. We've got Amanda's card. Now you see the close-up of it. So look how pretty that is. That stencil really is gorgeous. You know what it kind of reminds me of? I'm seeing it now because I kept I'm like, my brain wants to identify shapes all the time. So yeah. Can't help it, right? Well, I think we all sort of do that. And I see the Millennium Falcon. I see.
Oh, yeah.
I see. Right. Like I kind of see like there's the circular, literally I see the Millennium Falcon, which just makes it even cooler because I'm a fandom nerd. So
yeah, Micah will be happy to hear that.
It's beautiful. Like it makes me super happy. Thank you so much again for sending it. All right. And then up next, this one was my card. So we get a kind of an up close view of mine. So this was a stamp that I'd been eyeballing for a while. It's from All in Create. And I happened to stumble on it at the Novi, Michigan Great Lakes Mega Meet. I was there this past weekend, and I was very happy to find this one out in the wild because I'm like, you know what? I've been staring at the stamp set for so long. It's about time I bought it. So I did, and I was very happy to. So that's where this one came from. Let's see. Oh, Lisa says some sort of out of this world sentiment would be great for Amanda's card. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the word world is in here. Don't get all weird about getting older. It's merely the number of years the world has been enjoying you.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And it's fun.
I'm going with it because I need to finish.
You're all good, friend. No worries. Oh, Linda. Okay, so up first we've got Linda with a gorgeous case of Amanda's card. Wow.
Oh, cool.
So cool. She made a Cardiff, of course.
A Cardiff, yeah.
With a silver and black background. Super cool. Stenciled 2 layers of Emily Moore confetti. I thought I recognized that. And the third with Nouveau Glimmer. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. What a sweet little birthday card. I love that. And you kept it square, which is pretty cool too. There's something about a stencil and a square card. They just seem to fit well together because it's like the proportions just make sense when you're using a stencil. Like
yeah.
You get a nice view of like the majority of the stencil when you aren't doing an A2 size. This one for me, it fit because it's, the swoop that just makes sense for me. But a lot of stencils, I tend to be pulled toward a square card as well. Oh,
I do like squares. I have a collection of square envelopes just in case.
Nice. Let's see. Oh, Lisa says, Irene, my dad built the Millennium Falcon. It was built in our town. Oh, what?
So neat.
Stop it. That is amazing. And can I have his autograph?
Right.
That is really cool. That was a very cool fun fact. Thank you for sharing, Lisa. How fun. And Linda, this is really cute. Really, really cute. I love the little confettis. Fun. All right. Up next, Linda. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she cased my card, channeled her background, and one main image. Nice. This time I just did the Nouveau Glimmer through 1 layer of the Emily Moore confetti. So full disclosure, Kitty was colored during last night's craft roulette after party, and the rest was done today. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Get it perfect? No, sorry.
Leave it to Irene.
It was right there. I'm sorry. She's super, super cute, though. I love her. I don't know what it is.
That is really cute.
It is really cute, right? And I kind of have an affinity for a cute critter with a stack of books. Like there's just something about that. Like the Spellbinder's little owl die that comes.
Yes, with the books, yeah.
Yep. Newton's Nook has a lot of adorable kitties and puppies with little stacks of books that I just love. It's super
I
cute.
have a Rabbit Hole Designs one with a stack of books, I think.
Oh,
he's like a little hipster cat.
Yes.
Well, maybe I just made him on a stack of books. I don't know.
He is very cute though, with his little like bowler hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I paired him with books, I know for sure. Because
which makes sense. I could see that. He seems like a studio
to be calling. Yeah.
That's
right.
A good but I like that one. Oh, and Linda says this is a Pink and Main kitty. Okay. I love
cool.
Pink and Main. I got to meet the Pink and Main crew, some of them at Simon Says Create a couple weekends ago. along with Tara, who's in the chat. So that was so exciting. And I got to talk with Libby Hickson, who hopefully will be on the show sometime in the near future. So she was
awesome.
interested in it. Yeah. All right. So up next, we have Suzanne. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Look at you.
Oh, yeah, that's really pretty.
Wow. So casing Amanda's card, galaxy background with distressed liquid inks, splattered with water, black and white paint, shimmer spray through Unico star stencil, silver astro paste through snowy star stencil. And the sentiment is from Pink and Main's Cloudy Day stamp set. Thanks for the fun challenge. Oh, Suzanne, thank you. This is incredible. I love the colors you achieve.
Really pretty.
Oh my gosh, it sure is. I'm telling you, there's just so much talent out there. It just, I know I keep saying it blows my mind, but it's because it really does. It truly just blows my mind. I'm so wowed by all of your talent. Goodness gracious, that is gorgeous. And I love that you have like your blue is, it kind of leans teal, which I think is a really nice pull with the purples and the pinks and the yellows. It just looks so good together. Beautiful work.
It's bright and dark. It's like it's a mix of both of our cards.
That's exactly right. So how did you achieve that? Like, that's really impressive. Super impressed. Wow. And around here, we like to say, well jobbed. So well jobbed, friend. That is beautiful.
Yes.
All right. Up next, we've got Kirsten. Kirsten, oh, from Germany. Hi. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at the sparkle.
Oh, that's pretty.
Wow. Oh, and she used your same sentiment. That's amazing.
That's awesome. Is it like a die cut of glitter on top of glitter, or and then splatter? I can't. It's hard to tell. Well, I also can't see my monitor with these glasses.
I do see some like shimmer spray. I see some gold. I'm pretty sure, and it. I wonder. It's either like a glitter paste through a stencil, or it's like you said, like maybe glitter on top of glitter. I'm very curious. Oh, that sparkle though. Wow, that is beautiful. That is just beautiful.
It is pretty.
Mm-hmm. And
well jobbed.
Yes, very well jobbed. And I love that it's another square card.
Yeah.
Beautiful case of Amanda's card.
I knew you were going to case my card, and I should have known everybody else would like case cards too. And I did not put two and two together, but it's kind of fun to see other iterations of whatever started in your brain, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really cool to see that. It's just fun. It's just a good time to check it out. Oh, she says least important interference. Oh, interference inks. Okay.
Ah, nice.
Spray and astro paste. Nice. Okay, so y'all are like up on the whole solar paste, astro paste. Like everyone's way ahead of this than I am. I have all of the things because I can't help myself, but I haven't used them all. So you've encouraged me today. You have definitely encouraged me. I'm getting out of my crafty comfort zone. I'm going to use some of the stuff that's just been sitting around. Beautiful.
Well, that's always good.
Yes, it is. But we do say it's two different hobbies, right? There's crafting, but then there's collecting craft supplies. So two different hobbies.
Yes, that is true.
Beautiful though. Well jobbed. Oh, and she did
and then organizing.
Yes, organizing. That's part 3. Look at this. She did another one. Oh, my stars.
Oh, wow. I really like all the different colors in there. That's really cool.
Oh, my gosh. That's gorgeous. The purples and the yellows and the blues. Oh, it's just coming across so well. Oh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, my gosh. I love it. And the interference inks really do have such beautiful shimmer to them.
Yeah. They're really cool.
Super cool. Oh, Linda says, yeah, she found the Nuvo Glimmer in a shoebox at her dad's. So yeah, she understands the finding and then using. Yeah, very different things. Definitely. Find it, then use it. And yeah, Lisa, I agree. It does look super dimensional. So pretty. And the stick of gold just, that really draws your eye in. Beautiful. Beautiful work. Thank you so much for sharing your cards, friends. I love what you did. It was so pretty. And I see Tara says she is working on a card that she will post later. Here's one more. Oh, Jen.
Oh, look at how cute. That's like a combo of both, kind of.
Oh my gosh, how sweet is this? I love it. So step aside politeness. This is a job for F-bombs. So cute.
I think I have that stamp too.
Yeah. That's really, really cool. I love that. And she and I took a class where we got to use that press plate. together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was at.
It's really pretty.
It is a really pretty one.
I love it with the white.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even catch that. Yeah, good call. Oh, that's pretty. So pretty. You're so talented, friend. You're so talented. You all are, really. It's just incredible to me. Adorable.
If I had to describe Jen's style, it would be outside the box.
Yeah.
Jen is like, that's like her superpower is coming up with ideas that are totally outside the box. She's so creative.
She has
so creative.
No box. There's no box to be had for Jen.
Yeah, right?
Like really. she's amazing. I completely agree. And that she's one of the ones I was thinking of when I'm saying like just the stuff that the team has come up with and that others have come up with. It's like you see the product and the product is amazing in and of itself. And then it's like they're like, oh, like Mary Gunn wants to say, hold my root beer. And
right?
then they come back with something just wild and out there and amazing.
Yes. So
like fun. I love what she just did. It's so simple, but I never would have even occurred to me the little basketball arcade machine.
I know.
So smart, and it's fun.
And it's because Tanisa and I and Tanisa's husband, we've been racking our brains like, how could we turn it into pinball, and she did. I'm like, what? Jen is a master.
She is. She really is. I completely agree. So she said, I actually Versamark inked the Better Press and heat embossed the chrome. Okay.
Nice. Cool. That's very cool.
All right.
See, again, outside the box.
Outside the box. You said it. All right. I'm going to get rid of this one for now. Let's get that one off the screen. So look at what she's doing, friends. It's so cool. I love it. I love it so much.
I'm done. I figured this will be enough. I added stars. Look at because I can't not add bling. It's like, remember when we first started card making, your card wasn't done unless it had glitter and ribbon?
Of course.
And now it's embellishments. So.
That's so cool. Okay, we gotta see it in action.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look at that.
Maybe he's too bright. In person, you can see him just right. The camera has to try to. Always have to guess, so they try hard. So
I love that so much. It's such a great use of the mirror too. That's a really smart use of it because it's like then he, you turn him on and it's like, oh wait, there's so much more. It's like
magic reveal.
Reveal, exactly. I agree, Laura. It's super cute. So remember, friends, Artemis 15. The code is good through the 23rd, and if anything, check out the mirror with some lights because that makes some really fun stuff. And my card, I just use the one light. It's literally one button, one light. That's it. Mm-hmm. It could not be simpler. So definitely give it a shot, friends. All right. So shall we give some stuff away?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, okay. And just a heads up for the replay crew, I will also make sure that I do another prize poll for anybody who comments between now and let's say the same time that the discount code expires, May 23rd, midnight Pacific time. So I'll go ahead and do another prize poll from the comments. So if you are not here live, no problem at all. Welcome back on the replay, and we will do that for you. I'll do a prize poll from the comments. So, all right, let me grab a little note piece here and make sure I'm keeping tabs of who gets what. All right. And
whoever gets my card, the back has a little extra glitter. Sorry.
I love that. So make sure if you have not yet, drop hashtag CardChaos Live in the chat, and we are about to do our giveaway. All right.
And I get to keep this one, right?
You do indeed.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
And you have to keep yours because I wrote on the inside.
That is not going anywhere. That's an Amanda Stevens original. Are you kidding? Like, no, those don't go anywhere. Those are museum worthy, friend. Like, we hang those up. All right, let me see. So we got the stream here too. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got it. I got our stuff up here. Hashtag CardChaos Live. One more moment. Let's see. What am I missing? Any comments? Oh, the Kindred stamp set. Yep. Linda said I had that issue too. Glitter paste wasn't quite dry on either of my cards. So one little thing while I wait, and just in case anybody's doing anything, one thing I meant to mention earlier and I forgot. So I have a couple heat guns that stay by me all the time. And at least actually, here, let me just make myself big again for a second, just to show. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. What am I doing? Here we go. So I use both of these heat guns. This is my Wagner heat gun that I use for embossing, but then I use my Ranger heat gun, the Heat It tool, when I'm doing mixed media stuff. So if you take a look at them, the barrels on these are different sizes. And that's because for an embossing gun, it really helps to have that concentrated blast of heat so that it melts your embossing powder. When you're doing mixed media, though, this wider barrel makes a big difference in the dry time of your mixed media. So like I hit this for maybe 20 seconds and it was dry. Now, granted, the Simon Hurley products do dry quickly, which is nice, but not that quickly. And if you noticed, if you're watching when I was doing it, my stencil stopped right here. So I knew I had to hit that with my gun real quick and then add more stencil to get to the end of the page. So if anybody didn't catch that, this is two versions of the stencil. I put them side by side. And so something to keep in mind, if you are interested in doing more mixed media stuff, this is a really good gun to invest in because of that wide barrel. It really does help your dry time. So, just a little crafty pro tip.
Do you want to know about a product that I'm working on that is nowhere near ready for production release yet?
Yes. Are you kidding? Is that even a question? Of course.
So my heat gun, this is like an industrial version of it. I want to make a crafter's version. And my heat gun, there's a base off to the side, which I can't, it's plugged in, but it's like a big base. And so right now, the unit's off. But there's a magnetic wand. So when it sits down in the wand, it automatically turns itself off. And then when I lift it up, it turns itself back on. What? And I can adjust the air pressure. And I'm not sure if can you hear that?
Barely.
That's at full pressure. So that's as loud as it gets.
Oh my gosh.
That's as quiet as it gets. And it's still blowing. And I can dial in the temperature exactly. So right now I have it at 115 C. And you can, when you pick it up, the dial, you can see it, you watch it go. And so you know exactly when it gets to temperature because it says 115. And you can press the button up or down to change the temperature. So that's the industrial version. I'm working on a crafter's version. So, but it's still a ways away.
My word. Okay, so I think Tara just won the comment for the day. Just take all my money. Just take it. Yep, I completely agree. I'm picking my jaw up off the floor right now. Like, what?
Yeah.
See, like,
well, and like you said, because sometimes you want like a blast of like heat, you want to move things around or melt your embossing powder. And sometimes you just want to dry or like if you're blowing watercolor around or alcohol ink, you don't necessarily want it to dry immediately. You want it to move. So you don't want heat. So you can turn off the heat and just blow, like turn up the blow and no heat. And then sometimes you want it to heat, but not blow like glitter embossing powder. So you can turn down that, or if you're doing a live, you don't want it really loud. So, you can just turn down the fan basically, because you control the fan and you control the temperature. So.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jen, Micah, people want this too.
I know it's on his list. The other thing that's on my probably going to be 2 years of harping in his ear is a really flat motor. So things will spin by pressing a button. But the smallest motors on the market, like available, for commercial purposes, are 5/8 of an inch tall. So you'll see some of them. They're a 5/8 inch tall cylinder, and it's only maybe 3/8 of an inch round. So sometimes people will put them laying flat in their card, and then stick out of the top. I have one that's like one of those little Shriner hats where the tassel rolls. But it's hugely thick. And so it's not, we have to redesign it. So Micah's working on a very small flat motor.
Amazing.
But
so the idea
it'll be a couple years.
It hasn't caught up quite yet. So
yeah.
So we're hearing the ground level of innovation right here, friends.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You'll go, I remember hearing about that 700 years ago from Amanda.
You know what though? This is exactly what I was talking about. The two of you just you find what it is that people didn't even realize that was missing. Like this, oh my gosh, yes, we need a new heat gun. We absolutely do. We need one that like, I don't want to like slam anybody, but the heat gun that I have, I love my heat gun. It works great when it works. Let me just put it that way.
Well, and they have, you know, I want one heat gun to rule them all.
Yeah, exactly. See, you know it's true because it's you know, Lord of the Rings, so it's gotta be true. All right, I love it. So good. Yeah, you're getting lots of love for that too. That's amazing. And Amanda always has the best stuff. That's exactly right. And Linda says available by Christmas for my stocking.
Yeah, Christmas 2030.
All right, good. So be careful because we might hold you to that.
I know. You have Micah's email and his phone number. You just Micah. Everybody just chime in and help me nag him.
I love it. Periodically, we'll set a reminder every 6 months. Hey, Micah, just to let you know, we still want this.
Yep.
Awesome. I love it.
In case you were wondering.
All right, so let me go ahead and add back our giveaway. All right, here we go, friends. So we have hashtag Card Chaos Live. The first thing we are going to give away is, let's do the prize poll. Why not? Let's do a prize poll. All right. So for a prize poll, I'm going to jot that down. Let's see.
I'll tell him, Linda.
I'm not getting any younger. It's so funny. All right, here we go. We're going to go hit draw. All right, round and round she goes. Let's see who our first winner is. Like I said, I can't be certain that I will film this like I've been liking to do. Not yet, because still working on the craft room. Oh, Tara, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yay. So I just need you to tell me your two like favorite colors that you like or a color combo that you like. So that I can do the prize pool for you. And if you would, if you win something today, please make sure you click the link in the description box that says claim my prize and fill it out completely for me, please, to make sure that I have all of your details that I need. And if it does also ask if you wanted to subscribe to my email newsletter, don't feel obligated by any means. You don't have to. But I was looking back because I sent one this week. I've sent less than one email since I started sending emails. Less than one email a month, I mean. Like, the average isn't even one email a month, so that's how little I do it. But I do like to do it sometimes. So, all right, congratulations, Tara. All right, so next, let's give away the card I made. We'll do this little star card. So let's see, star card. And that will go to, let's find out. Draw again. Here we go. Round and round and round and round and round. Oh, where are we going to go? Who's going to get the star card? It is going to be Journey Coach Jen.
Yay, Jen. Outside the box, Jen.
That's right. And I know why she's laughing right now. And you will get this one, I promise. I haven't lost this one, so this one will come to you in some capacity. So she's still asking me about a card that I owe her from like last May. So I'm like, I'll find it eventually. It's in my craft room somewhere. So, but yeah, that one was an honest mistake. It just happened. All right. So for Amanda's gorgeous card, let's see, what are we gonna do? Who's gonna win Amanda's card? It's gonna be Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa. Woo.
All right, Lisa.
That's awesome. Okay, I will deliver it first. Yes. Congratulations, friends. All right. So, oh yeah, Nikki can just take it over to you. Thank you, Nikki. Yes, good point. She was only gesticulating over there because she's going to go see Jen after she leaves here. So yeah, good point. Okay. So there we go. At least one card will get delivered this week.
All right.
Huh? You might lose it too. Okay, fair. So Nikki might lose that card. So you might never see it, Jen. Sorry. All right. So last but most certainly not least, how about a $25 gift certificate to everyone's favorite Pear Blossom Press?
Oh, yay.
Thank you so much, Amanda, for doing that. I really appreciate that.
Sure.
All right, here we go, friends. Last draw of the day. And remember, drop a comment below and we will still, even if you're here in the live, feel free to comment on the video and we will do another prize poll. Oh, Rick McKnight.
Congratulations, Rick.
Yay. Yes. So please make sure you are putting the or clicking the Claim My Prize link below and heading over to fill out the form so that I can make sure I have all your information and we can get this good stuff to you. And the gift certificate is probably an email. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so definitely make sure I have your email address, please, so we can make sure we get that over to you. All right, thank you so much, everybody. And let me just hop real quick back over to the Facebook group just to make sure we didn't miss any other cards. Okay,
all right.
We're good for now. Okay, so thank you. I think I'll go ahead and flip my camera back up. Let me see, so we can say a proper goodbye to all of our friends in the chat. There we go.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for crafting along with us and playing along and just being here and chatting and having a good time with us. And Amanda, I just adore you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me. It was lots of fun. Yay. And I didn't have to edit this video, so I appreciate that so much.
Absolutely. As you know, you're welcome anytime, whether it's this show or the other one, whatever, or just if you want to craft and hang out and have fun live. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Well, and I'll probably see you tomorrow on Craft Afternoon.
Yes, absolutely. So to everybody out there, if you are interested more about interactive lights, or if you feel like crafting and just want some company, join us on Craft Afternoon, which is on the Pear Blossom Press website. It is a Zoom call that is open on Sundays at 1 Pacific time, 2 Mountain, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. And
yeah,
I've been keeping track of that ever since doing newsletters. So join us and just craft and chat. You don't have to turn your camera on if you don't want. You don't have to chat if you don't want. You can just hang out and listen to us chatter. It's all good.
Well, you have to do one or the other. Otherwise, we'll think you're a creeper and we'll kick you out.
There is that. So. There is that. That's the point. Yeah, don't be a creeper. It's like, don't do that. But even
you don't have to be crafting. Sometimes I log in from my kitchen or I'm just in my like in the office working on computer stuff or whatever. And, you know, it's just nice to chat with people and it's fun. But if you do have questions, you know, you have help. And if you just want to craft with friends, we're there.
Absolutely. So we hope to see you on Craft Afternoon. And yes, Linda, do try to get to Craft Afternoon. We miss you there. And Tara says, can't wait to see you in Nashville. Ah, that's exciting.
Oh, that's right. Oh, can I show you real quick? I'm going to just switch my camera down really fast because if you are anywhere near Nashville, these are 2 free make and takes. Oh, I guess this is my lights are really bright right now. Sorry. But it's also backwards on my screen. But can you see them? He's a light up card. This is a free make and take. And this one, this is our snap and spin.
Oh my
goodness. This one also was a background that was splattered. How about that?
There was. Look at that.
That's that Milky Way set that I was talking about.
So cute.
Yeah.
Look how
and that same sentiment.
Yeah.
It comes back around. So come to Nashville and do these make and takes with me.
Yes.
It's free.
Yes. So. Go join it. Go say hi to Amanda. Make sure you thank her for being on the show. So hopefully she'll come back. So.
Yeah. My daughter's coming with me, so it'll be fun. Mother-daughter week. And my nephew who lives in Nashville with my brand new great niece. She's going to be 18 months old. I get to see them too. So
I'm excited for you. That's going to be fun. So safe travels to you as you head that way. And for everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you had a nice Mother's Day, and I hope you have an upcoming nice Father's Day for those who celebrate in any capacity. And otherwise, I hope to see you on Monday with Sarah Liz Staraska, Sassy's LLC, at 6 o'clock Central Time. Yeah, it's going to be fun. She's a riot, so it'll always be a good time. The theme
is definitely more sassy sentiments coming your way.
100%. There's a 100% chance of sass. So yes, and coincidentally, good that we have you here. The theme is interactive. So
all right.
There you go. So Monday's theme is interactive. Let's put into practice what we learned here today, friends.
Yeah.
Great. Big hugs to you all. Thank you so much. And thank you, Amanda. Much love to all of you. I appreciate you. See you next time. Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.